so wonderful to have the opportunity to talk to you. My goodness, you're one of my favorite actresses. You do so much stuff. And before we talk about this insane movie, basically, it really is a wild ride. What is it that gets you when you get a script these days? What do you look at it and go, what are your criteria? Do you have any?
I mean, I just try and go with my gut instinct most of the time. If something grabs you, in your heart or your gut, or you read a script that you're just like, oh, I have to do this, then that's kind of what I go by. Also, if like James had such a unique style with this film as well, and along with the script for him came a kind of story, like a mood board sort of thing. And
Yeah.
I just, I really applaud directors, writers who like take risks and try different things. So
Yeah,
yeah, just by
absolutely.
my gut, really.
Yeah, I was going to ask you because with this script, like I said, it's a wild ride. What was your initial reaction to it?
I think it's probably unspeakable um, what my initial reaction was, but I do remember saying to James, I think he's quoted me in this, it's never mind a Pandora's box. This is like a viper's nest, because there's so many layers to the film, and not just in like people not being who they're saying they are and stuff, but also in the way, like I watched the film for the first time yesterday,
Oh, what
and
was
I
your
said,
reaction to that?
we were like, me and my partner were just like, when I read the script, I had that feeling of like, my mouth
Yeah.
gaping open, just because I was like, oh, just when I thought I was getting a hang on who's who and what's going on, then another layer would be exposed, and you were like, okay, I need to think about this. And what I said to my partner yesterday was like, it's really like playing like a video game, and
Yes.
like Moe Dunford's character has to fight, it's like big guys, and it's like wild ninjas, and then it's like all these layers of like a retro film game wildness. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a ride just watching it yesterday.
Yeah, I want to ask you because look, you've been in things that are pretty violent before. I mean, you can't really top Game of Thrones too much, can you? But this one, like I tell you, I had to be, I was like this for a couple of scenes. Like it's hard to watch some of that. Are you like a
It's
fan of that kind of,
visceral.
that
Yeah.
kind of movie?
Oh, well, no, I'm a real wuss. You see, I'm a real like kitten. I'm terrified of horror, and I'm frightened of gore. And like yesterday, I was doing a lot of like, oh, you know. But I think the way James is filmed it kind of elevates it out of just being a kind of, like action thriller, like violence. There's a kind of hyper real style to the film
Yeah.
that, as I said, feels like you're almost in a game, but it's a film, but the characters are 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 hyper real, and yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
great.
it works, I feel, for the film, and then you've got, Moe Dunford, who's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
beautiful actor, and a beautiful person, and
Yeah.
so is James Kermack, really gorgeous souls. So I was spoiled rotten, sharing scenes with Mo and getting directed by James. But Mo brought a lot more to it than, again, just a kind of pom pom kind of film, because some of the things he talks about, and you've got to question, like, is any of it true? Was it all of it? Was he spinning me down
Right. Yeah.
a trap? But that's kind of up to the viewer. But some of the stuff he talks about being a returning veteran, and how
Mhm.
you're just left and abandoned, and a really, like, poignant and truthful things. So yeah, I love the way his character also takes us on a real emotional journey, as well as a physical and mental.
Absolutely. Yeah. Quickly, I have to wrap, but I want to ask you because
Yeah,
we
sorry, I
saw,
yap
of
so
course, we saw.
much.
I'm from Toronto. No, it's great. It's great. I could talk to you for an hour. I'm from Toronto, and I saw
Oh,
The Witch. I
I
remember
love
at the Toronto
Toronto.
International Film Festival, like 5 years. I can't even believe it's been that long.
Yeah,
But
I
you're now
know.
reuniting with Robert Eggers for his new film, The Northman. Have you shot that yet, or what can we expect from that? Because I'm so excited for that film.
Well, I hate to disappoint you because I'm sure you're expecting an amazing answer, but basically, all I can say is the reporting of the casting is correct. And yeah, that's basically all I can say on that. But Rob Eggers is an amazing filmmaker, and
Yeah.
yeah, I love The Lighthouse as well. It was
Yes. Yes.
beautiful and brutal and funny and shocking. And yeah, he's a wonderful filmmaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm very spoiled with the people I get to work with.
you are, but you know what? They're spoiled to work with you. You are really one terrific actor. I
Ah,
saw The Wildfire recently, which was an amazing film. And
ah,
oh, you just keep us giving us more, okay? You really are fantastic. And what a thrill for me to
ah,
talk to you
thank
today,
you.
Kate. Thank
Ah,
you.
it's a thrill, and I'm sorry we don't have longer, and it's a really beautiful conversation we've had. So
Oh,
have a
thank you.
gorgeous day.
Yes, you too. And happy holidays to you. And keep safe
Oh,
and
you
healthy, okay?
too. Yeah,
Okay.
you too. You too. Take care.
You too, Kate. Thank you for
Bye.
talking to me today.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for
Wonderful.
speaking to me.
My
Bye.
pleasure. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, you could be here all day.
Absolutely.